They were dealing with a fighter. Doctors knew Rudy's case was a challenge unlike any they'd ever faced. He needed an entirely new jaw, a full facial reconstruction. He would undergo a rare, cutting-edge procedure known as jaw in a day, a marathon 10-hour surgery that involved taking part of his fibula, the smaller bone in his lower leg, shaping it into a jaw and attaching it with titanium plates. Surgeons harvested skin from his leg and arm, even designing a silicone prosthetic chin and lip with magnets and facial hair to match his original look. It was the University of Utah's first attempt at such a procedure. A single miscalculation, just 1/8 of an inch, could have cost Rudy his airway or even his life. But the surgery was a success. The team rebuilt him, piece by piece: bone, skin, muscle, prosthetics, precision. Still, the road to recovery was long. Rudy couldn't eat solid food, couldn't drink through a straw, couldn't speak without therapy. But slowly, patiently, he relearned. He trained his new jaw to move. He learned to talk again, each word shaped carefully, stubbornly, courageously. And he never lost his humor. When someone asked him what he wanted after his final prosthetic was in place, he wrote, "A root beer float." It became a symbol of his journey, one man's promise to himself that one day he'd sip root beer through a straw again. When that day finally came in early 2025, Rudy grinned wider than anyone in the hospital had ever seen. He stood beside the very doctors who had rebuilt his face. They called him a miracle, a trailblazer, a man whose case helped shape the future of reconstructive surgery. Rudy just chuckled and said, "Who knew we had so many spare parts?"